We all know that saving money is chic, but where should we splurge and where should we save? And what do I do? I'm going to tell you all of this in today's video. Welcome back to the Daily Connoisseur. My name is Jennifer and I am an author and a YouTuber, and I have an e-course called Chic Financial Principles for Debt-Free Living. And I'm very passionate about living well, but living on a budget. In today's video, we're going to discuss why saving money is chic, but also the intricacies of how do we know where to spend our money, because we have to be honest, we live in a material world and there are certain comforts that we like. So how do we know where to allot our money? Today's video is a collaboration with my dear friend Kim from Frida Family. Kim is wonderful and her channel is all about frugal living. She does batch cooking. She does all things related to family. Kim is such a gem. You must check out her video after you watch mine, and I will leave it down in the description box below. Also, be sure to subscribe to Kim and tell her that I said hi. Okay, I was recently looking at some of the headlines and I'm pretty shocked by them. I'm going to read a few of them for you. Nearly 1 in 3 American workers run out of money before payday, even those earning over $100,000. U.S. household debt exceeds $14 trillion for the first time. Survey: nearly 4 in 10 Americans would borrow money to cover a $1,000 emergency. These headlines are pretty shocking. Of course, there are many factors to why this is happening. So I wrote a little list here so I would not forget anything, but I'm talking to you as a woman to woman, because we women have our little luxuries that we love. Some women love to get a manicure, and that's the time where you get to de-stress and you get your nails done looking pretty. You get to relax and feel pampered and get away from it all. So some women have manicures that they love to do. Some women love to get their hair done on a regular basis and have their hair looking beautiful. Some women love to buy expensive handbags. Some women love to go out to the movies or just have a night out or eat out on a regular basis. Some women love the daily trip to Starbucks. So this video is not about telling you what you should do and what you shouldn't do. But what I've done personally is found, okay, what are the things that mean a lot to me? What do I love to do? And what do I not love so much that I'm actually spending a lot of money on? So I'm gonna give you a few examples here. Here are some areas where I splurge and I spend. So I do subscribe to Victoria magazine. I love Victoria magazine and it brings me joy every month when it comes in, or I think it comes in bi-monthly actually. But when it comes in, I love it and I do a subscription to that magazine. It's my favorite. I was subscribing to a few other magazines, but I cut those subscriptions and I just stuck with my favorite one. Another thing that I do is Audible. I listen to audiobooks all the time. I know I could get this free at the library, so who knows, I might axe it, but I am an author and I love to support other authors, and so I usually always pay for my books. But I know that the library also has free audiobooks, so that is not necessary at all for people, but I personally love Audible and I love the convenience of it and how many books I can get for that low monthly cost. Luxury bath and beauty products. I just love high quality bath products. I love high quality soaps, scrubs, milk baths, soaks, and things like that. I'm very fortunate that I get a lot of that free on the blog where I get to review it for you, but I also buy it myself when it runs out. And I buy really high quality products. For example, deodorant is something that I will not scrimp on. I won't go and buy a cheap deodorant full of aluminum because it just is a high quality priority for me. So I actually buy the high quality deodorants from Ben Soap, and I'll buy a bunch of them, and for me and my daughters. So that's something that I won't skimp on. As far as beauty and makeup goes, skincare and makeup, I like high quality skincare and high quality makeup. So those are other things that I also splurge on. And yes, I know I get things sent to me from the channel, but I also buy high quality skincare items myself. I recently went back to Paula's Choice and I bought all the skincare myself because I do think that those things long-term are good for you. Ingredients do matter, and I've tried some of the lesser varieties at the drugstore, and so I've just decided that that is where I would like to spend my money. Let's talk about wardrobe. I believe more in investing in high quality extras. And if you know anything about the 10-item wardrobe, the extras are the accessories like coats, handbags, shoes, scarves, that type of thing. I like to get high quality items in that category because those items tend to last years for me. Clothing, I will buy the highest quality I can afford. However, I am not opposed to getting really affordable clothing. So I had a dress in my 10-item wardrobe this year that was under $25, I believe. It's that floral dress. And I've had it for a few years. So I really got a lot of stretch out of that dress. Or I'll buy a dress at Target, for example. I had a dress from Target in my fall 10-item wardrobe. I will save money in that area and then splurge when I can and only if I can in other areas. Now, because I did this early on when I started the 10-item wardrobe in my 20s, I was able to invest in high quality heels, high quality handbags, high quality coats, and I'm still using them today in my late 30s. So if you are able to do that, it's a good idea. Otherwise, over time, if you keep buying cheap things that you don't like very much, you actually spend more money. It's really the long-term game. Okay, let's talk about areas where I save money. So I do all of my manicures at home, manicures and pedicures at home. Every now and then, once in a blue moon, I might go to the salon, but really I do everything at home and I save so much money by doing this. Dining mostly at home. We do not really go out to restaurants very often. We just had Valentine's Day as I'm shooting this video, and Ben and I stayed home and we had a very luxurious crab dinner with asparagus and potatoes au gratin. And the whole meal came out to under $40. And so that was just one nice way that we actually enjoyed. We had a nice peaceful dinner by candlelight and it was very romantic. We didn't have to go to a restaurant. So for us, it's not really in our budget right now to go out to restaurants very often. We have 4 kids and it gets really expensive. So we tend to eat at home. Other areas that I save, we grow a lot of vegetables at home. So we'll grow herbs at home. I grow onions. I save so much money on green onions. I tell you, they grew the whole season. They're still growing and I just love this. And we grow a lot of our own vegetables, and in the summertime it's very prolific and we do save a lot of money there as well. What else is on my list here? Coffee and tea at home. I'm actually drinking my coffee in this mug that I bought from my friend Allison for her Collective Women. Long story. But anyway, I drink my coffee and my tea at home. Yes, you might see me with a Starbucks out somewhere. If my kids have a field trip or we're out all day, I might get one as a treat for myself. But as a rule, I have my coffee and tea at home. It just saves so much more money. Other areas I save, I do not color my hair. So this is my natural hair color and I am happy with it. I know I could do other things like highlights and all sorts of other ways to style my hair, color my hair, but that costs money and it requires maintenance, and I don't have either of those right now to spend in this area. So I'm very happy with my natural color and I am sticking with that for now. I don't have any expensive recurring beauty treatments like hair extensions or eyelash extensions. Again, I'm not putting this down at all. I have lots of friends who have eyelash extensions, and to them it's great because they just put in that initial investment and then they don't really have to wear makeup the rest of the month, and it saves them time in the morning. So that's not something I would be opposed to in the future, but right now it's not in my budget and I don't have the time to keep up the maintenance on it. So again, it's just about the particular person and what fits for you. So I don't do any expensive recurring beauty treatments. Also, I don't watch television. So Ben and I don't watch television. We don't have Netflix. We canceled it and we don't watch television. So that saves a lot of money and time there. As far as beautiful things like flowers, we have a lot of roses on our property and they are just about to come into bloom. I'm so excited. So I will have fresh bouquets of flowers all around the house. But when I don't have them, I don't really buy flowers for myself. So I have a lot of beautiful, realistic looking faux flower bouquets. There's one right there. And you could say that this is a splurge. So I will buy myself a realistic looking faux flower bouquet. But of course they last a very long time, and over time I think they do save money. It's a decoration for the house that I do enjoy. finally, in general, I try to be content with what I have. This is one of the main benefits to doing the 10-item wardrobe, which is something that I do. You really learn to be content with what you have. Now, I'm at the end of the season right now with my winter 10-item wardrobe, and I am definitely looking forward to spring, and I'm getting tired of my capsule wardrobe. This happens to me at the end of every season, but that's actually a good thing. It's good to not constantly shop and constantly fill that boredom with the wardrobe. It's good to just feel the burn and wait and plan and budget and save for what you would like in your wardrobe. It's a form of discipline that a lot of women are lacking today as far as shopping goes. So if you are new to my channel and you're coming from Kim's channel, I have a whole channel full of 10-item wardrobe videos. I have an e-course on chic financial principles for debt-free living. In that course, I go over everything in a comprehensive way about how my husband and I got out of debt, and we are truly debt-free. I invite you to subscribe to my channel, and please like this video, and don't forget to check out Kim's video. I will leave her video down below. I would love to know your situation. Are there areas in your life where you could definitely save? What are the areas that you splurge on? I would love to know what you do. Let me know in the comment section below, and your comment could be chosen as comment of the week on the Daily Connoisseur. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I will see you next time. Bye.